The danger of proselytism in the workplace. Proselytism is often attempts to induce someone to convert to one's faith. Most people tend to keep their religious beliefs to themselves, often refraining from open discussions of a matter they consider wholly private. Others are less inhibited and at times freely engage in open discussions of religious beliefs and practices. Still, others feel obligated to express their sincerely held religious beliefs to those they encounter during the day's ordinary course, presenting a danger of proselytizing in the workplace. Religious discrimination is illegal under Title VII. Employers may not make decisions based on an employee's religious belief or lack thereof. Harassment based on religion or lack of religious belief also violates Title VII. Though Title VII requires employers to accommodate their employees' sincerely held religious beliefs and practices, your employer's legal duty is to prevent and remedy harassment, including harassment based on religion. Harassment can be in the form of proselytizing, which is commonly a requirement for some religions. Converting should only be done within reason in our personal lives, and particularly not at work. Employees should not feel restricted due to a lack of boundaries for religious freedom in the workplace. Harassment manifests itself in many forms and is not limited to mocking, cruelty, or intimidation. Attempts to proselytize in the workplace can be just as harmful and humiliating as cruder types of behavior with inappropriate actions not aligning with sincere intentions. Employers must protect the rights of employees to believe or not believe, and protect them from unwelcome streams of consciousness from outside sources beyond their realm of belief that disrupts the work environment. Attempting to convert someone from one religious view or opinion to another is a common practice of most religion. However, we now will look at this element in the practice of Islam. The law also restricts employers from proselytizing and offering to employees material benefits as inducement to conversion. Muslims do engage in evangelism or proselytizing. It is a duty called dawah, inviting or calling people to embrace Islam. Dawah covers a semantic field that ranges from the call or invitation to Islam to religious preaching and proselytizing to the mission and message of Islam. It is the act of making an appealing message, of calling people to embrace the faith as proclaimed by Muhammad and as documented in the Quran. Historically, dawah has been directed towards non believers, but it has turned increasingly inward to strain Muslims in modern times. The goal is to expand on understanding the worship of God as expressed in the Quran and the philosophy of the Prophet Muhammad, thereby increasing the Muslim community. The practice and premise of dawah can infringe on the belief of other employees and minimize the relevance of their belief system, since dawah focuses on heralding the principles of Islam above all other religions. Imposing the viewpoints of a particular religion or point of view is an unwarranted imposition in the workplace that can progress to illegality. Moreover, it can do more harm than good since it presents the principles of Islam in an exclusionary and demeaning communication. Some of these elements include where Muslims see dawah as an act of supremacy of Islam and how it has surpassed and replaced previous revelations. In their dawah, Muslims often present the unrealistic beliefs of other faiths, per the concept of the Holy Trinity of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Ghost, where God has a son and we worship three gods. And this also makes a strong case for Islam. Muhammad is the seal of all prophets, and Islam is the best faith option for all of humankind. with other religious options minimized. Islam projects dawah as a generous sharing of principles and practices, but any one-sided imposition into the belief of others creates an infringement on the rights and freedoms of individuals. Furthermore, Islamic outreach in the workplace further imparts a toxic environment where proselytizing forces employees to be exposed to unwanted doctrines that are not part of their job function or responsibility.